Garrett J. White, the authentic entrepreneur, coming at you real, raw, and relevant. And this, my friends, is the Daily Download. Now, before we get into today's download, I got to bring out the download with our handy dandy flip chart. So today, I'm going to get a little more creative. And what I'm going to do is what I call the cheek smack. Now, the cheek smack's different than the cheek smack from this episode before. This one's actually going to make a noise. Now, I'm going to do a test one, so this isn't the real one. Now, when I do this 3 times, what's going to happen is the flip chart's going to open up here, poof, like it does every single week. Are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go. I got to be honest, I didn't think that was going to work. I thought I was going to have to do a little more power to pow. Okay, here we are. Principle number 5, purpose directs energy. First thing we get to look at is that everything in our world is energy. Now, to prove this point, I want you to look at your world. And what I want you to look about in your world is I want you to look at your experience in social settings, right? So you go to a mastermind, you go to a networking event, you go to a family party, you go to a restaurant. Have you ever noticed that as individuals, we tend to be a little more intuitive than we give ourselves credit for? Meaning if someone will walk into the room, maybe we've never met this person before, we've never seen them before, ever, or maybe this person's on television. And right out of the gate, we get a different sense of energy from that person. Right? I love watching my wife and her girlfriends watch Bachelor, right? 2 reasons. Number 1, they seem to think that I kind of look like the Bachelor right now. I don't know about that. The second side of that is that they love to sit and critique the women. But they critique the women based on what they're dressed like, how they talk, what they're all about. And our friend Michelle, who lives in Salt Lake City, Utah, is on The Bachelor right now. So it's even a bigger deal because we've known Michelle for years now. But in that space, one of the things interesting is that how they make their observations about these women oftentimes is about the energy they feel from them. Now, online, you can watch a video from me or you can watch a video from somebody else, and there's a particular energy that comes about when a person's sharing a message. When you're sitting in a room and somebody walks in, you can sense whether that energy is attractive to you or whether it's repulsive to you. These are people that exist in your world that turn you on or turn you off. Now, consider that that energy itself is being directed based upon a person's purpose or their intention, meaning their focus of their energy. Oftentimes, we experience our world through deflected energy in constant different directions. But when we narrow that energy down and we begin to focus that energy with purpose, we begin to move light that's like the light in this studio that doesn't burn me, it doesn't hurt me, it's barely even warm. And we begin to turn it into a laser in which it can now cut steel. So when it comes to your world and it comes to managing your energy and it comes to managing your purpose, if these two are connected, my question for you is, what is your purpose? When it comes to your daily experience of life, when you're about to go out into the workplace for today, or you're about to go into your life with your kids, or you're about to go out on date night with your spouse, girlfriend, or boyfriend, or significant other, when you're about to go do anything, knowing that your world is experienced more through energy and not just through the words you say, but through what people feel around you, what is your intention? Here's a challenge I'm going to give you this week. When you go into anything in particular, whether it's a lunch appointment, go to work, go out on date night with your spouse, hang out with your kids, etc., I want you to take one particular experience and I want you to set an intention or a purpose for what you're wanting out of that experience. And I want you to notice what happens when you set that purpose clear in your mind. Here is my purpose, and watch what happens to your energy. How what was scattered becomes focused, and how will the energy itself that used to repel now all of a sudden attracts. Chime in down below and let us know how it went, and let us know if you experienced what I've experienced, which is as I focus my purpose, my energy becomes more focused and my clarity and the power available to me becomes even more intense. Let us know down below, chime in and give us some comments. We'll give you some feedback on what we think too. My name is Garrett J. White and this has been The Daily Download.